Everyone, this is Akhil and I'm pursuing my BTech final year in Gokaraju Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology. I'm here to explain about our project which is Blind Quiz. Our guide is Dr. Y. Sri Lalita. She is professor of IT department and the team members are myself, Akhil, Srikar, Adil and Harish. This is our project abstract. Uh, when coming to the existing problem, generally blind people uses Braille script to read the letters, to study, and even they write the exams using Braille. As the technology advances, there many softwares came into existence, like for example consider text aloud and nvidia. These softwares are used by the blind people to write the test, to interact with the computer. What they does is they just read out the content whichever appear on the screen. So that's the by using the software these people can are able to write the test. So what we thought is, instead of using those softwares, they can directly just be using they can directly write the text online test without those particular softwares, for which we came up with this particular idea. And so this is an example, like a person can just interact with the computer. So requirements for this project, we need a browser and a text editor, an active internet, XAMPP or WAMP servers, speech to web to speech synthesis and speech synthesis API. Modules, it consists of two modules. One is admin module and the second one is user module. In admin module, the admin can create, delete, add or add the test, and even he can create, delete, add the questions and also reviews to that particular test. And in the user module, the user can take the test and he can review the test. These are the few screenshots of our project. This is the UI of our project. So these are few screenshots. That's a brief introduction about our project. Now I'll show you the website. So this is the home page of our project. It is a user module and it is a admin module. Admin and user have to log in to take the test. So admin module. An admin has to enter the credentials like username and password to log in into the particular site. So this is the menu of the admin module. He can add or view the subjects, or he can delete the subject, or he can view the results. So I'm clicking on add or view subjects. So here two options are provided. One is he can create new subject, and other one is he can view the previously created subjects. So whenever he create a new subject, it automatically gets added to this particular select box, where he can select that particular subject and he can view the test present in the particular subject. I'm clicking on view test. So when I click on view test, it will redirect to this particular page where you can see different tests which are available in the particular language. So at present in C language we have only one test, which is practice test 1. It consists on the time limit for the particular test is 30 minutes, and he can add new test to this particular C language by clicking on add a new test button. When you click on add new test button, a pop-up comes where you need to enter the test title and even the test time. And when you click on create, it automatically gets created. So he can even edit the particular things or particular test, and you can delete particular test. So I'm clicking on add or modify questions. So in this particular practice test 1, we have these particular set of questions over here under practice test 1. So the admin can add any set of questions in this particular test. So to add a question, what he need to do is he need to click on this particular button, add new question. So whenever you click on this particular question button, add new question, then a pop-up comes where you need to enter the details of that particular question, like guidelines to that particular question and options to that questions, and you need to select the correct answer and even explanation to that particular question, a particular answer. Then you need to click on create question button to create the question. Whenever you click on create the question, then the question automatically gets added over here. Then if at all you want to edit the question, then you need to click on edit question. So whenever you click on edit question, then the question details are appear over here. Then you need to edit it, and he can click on update question to get then the question get updated. And if at all you want to delete the question, you can click on the delete question button. So in this way you can add any set of questions over here under the practice test 1 or under any test. So if at all the admin want to take the test, the practice test, you want to know how the test work, and so to do that thing, we have also provided a button like view the quiz. So when the admin click on this particular view the quiz, then a demo test will appear with all these particular questions in it, and it consists of some instructions for the test and all the questions with answer with options, and you need to answer that particular questions. So in the PPT under requirements, I have shown you two APIs. One is web to speech API and another one is speech synthesis API. So we have used those two APIs in our project. What speech synthesis API does is it takes the user commands, the voice, whatever user speaks, it reads, it recognizes that particular voice, and if any functionality is given to that particular word or the sentence, whichever he speak, then that particular functionality is done, and that particular function is called, and that particular function is done. And when coming to the web to speech API, what it does is it speaks the content whichever present on that particular website. Like suppose consider this thing, it has question 1 and what is used for displaying the currency. So what web to speech API does is it reads out this particular thing, like question 1, what is used for displaying contendency. So by using these two APIs, we made the test interactive. So let's take a practice test. I'm clicking on view the quiz button.
Online mock exam, test of C language. Say instructions to listen. Instructions. Speech received. Instructions. 1. Instructions are, say start to start your exam with timer.
Start.
Speech received. Start. Time remaining 40 minutes 0 seconds. Answer all. Question 1. What is used for displaying content in C? 1. Print. 2. SCANF. 3. Echo. 4. Print. 5. Document. Write.
Option 2.
Speech received. Option 2. SCANF. For next question, say next question.
Next question.
Question 2. What is used for reading content in C? 1. Echo. 2. SCANF. 3. Print. 4. Print. 5. $.
Option 1.
Speech received. Option 1. Echo. For next question, say next question, and for previous question, say previous question.
Next question.
Question 3. X equals 5, y equals 7, x plus y equals 1, 12, 2, 5, 3, 3, 4, 2, 5, 8.
Option 5.
Speech received. Option fight. No such operation. Question 3. X equals 5, y equals 7, x plus y equals 1, 12, 2, 5, 3, 3, 4, 2, 5, 8.
Option 4.
Speech received. Option 4. 2. This is your final question. For previous question, say previous questioner. To submit the test, say submit.
Submit.
Your score, 0. Number of wrong answers are 3. Number of unanswered questions 0. Correct answered questions are none. Unanswered questions are none. Wrong answered questions are question 1, question 2, question 3.
So in this way, the score and the number of questions unanswered, number of question answered, number of questions which are wrong, and unanswered questions list and correctly answered question list, and questions which are wrong, all that particular details are spoken out. So this is a small review of that particular test. And while answering the questions, and while answering the third question especially, I have given a speech as, I've uttered option fight instead of option 5. So then the web to speech API, it read out as there is speech received option fight, no such operation. So whenever the user gives some different sentences or something which is not predefinedly have any functionality, then we get that particular error. So next, after saying option 5, I have told option 4. So hence there is a functionality given to the option 4, and hence option 4 is selected. So in this way, our test is we can, a person can take the test using this particular website. So in this way, the blind people can interact with the website without using any third-party software. And one more thing, in the third-party software, the blind people need to use the keyboard to navigate through the questions, but here it doesn't need any keyboard, and even handicapped people can even take the test using this particular websites. So we hope that this will be very useful to the both to the blind people and to the handicapped. So, and during the test we can even navigate to the different questions by speaking question numbers, like question 2 or question 3 or question 1. Whenever we speak question 2, then it will that particular question gets read out. So this is about our project, and the user module is also similar to this particular thing, but you need to select the, let me show you the thing. I think you have got a doubt, like how can the user the person who is taking the test would be able to enter this particular username or password. So that's simple. There should be someone, generally for the blind people, the exams are conducted in a particular room where they will have invigilators or mentors. So they'll enter these particular credentials into these particular fields, then they'll click on login button. Whenever the person click on login button,
Welcome to Online Quiz Uphill. To know about all the subjects, say list the subjects.
list the subjects.
Speech received, list the subjects. List of subjects are given below. See language, GK, test. Choose one by saying the subject name or say repeat to repeat the list.
C language.
Speech received, C language. List of tests for the subject C language are practice test 1. Choose one by saying the test name or say repeat to repeat the list.
Practice test 1.
Speech received, practice test 1. Online mock exam, test of C language. Say instructions to listen instructions.
Instructions.
Speech received, instructions. 1. Instructions are, say start to start your exam with timer.
Start.
Speech received, start. Time remaining, 40 minutes 0 seconds. Answer all question 1. What is used for displaying content in C? 1. Print. 2. SCANF. 3. Echo. 4. Print. 5. Document. Write.
Option 3.
Speech received, option 3. Echo. For next question, say next question.
Question 3.
Question 3. X equals 5, Y equals 7, X plus Y equals 1, 12, 2, 5, 3, 3, 4, 2, 5, 8.
Option 4.
Speech received. Option 4. 2. This is your final question. For previous question, say previous questioner. To submit the test, say submit.
Submit.
This is your final question. For previous question, say previous questioner. To submit the test, say submit.
Submit.
Your score, 0. Number of wrong answers are 2. Number of unanswered questions, 1. Correct answered questions are none. Unanswered questions are question 2. Wrong answered questions are question 1, question 3.
So this is the user module. This is how a blind people or a blind person or a handicapped person can take the online test. So that's about our project. Thank you.